And so in the last few minutes, I want to talk about something further, because people often say to me, that's fine, your talk's fine, but all you've done is given us good arguments for believing that there is a God of some kind, okay? Theism. And that doesn't really get us that far, because who tells us who that God is, which God is it, and does that God actually do something in our lives, or why should we care about this particular question? And I think, so I think you can take the same type of argumentation and look at why one might believe in the Christian faith. So as I think I pointed out earlier on, I'm a Christian, and the Veritas Forum is about discussing the big questions of life in the context of Jesus Christ. So how do I know that Jesus Christ is true? Well, I have this quote from C.S. Lewis at the bottom of my slide. It says, I believe in Christianity as I believe the sun has risen, not only because I see it, but because by it I see everything else. So the question is, if I take that same kind of approach and look at Christian faith, can I make some sense of it? So now I'm going to skate over this quite briefly, but people ask me, why do I believe in Jesus Christ? Well, I would say there's a whole series of tapestry arguments, a whole series of things I can weave together. And the question is, does this make a lot of sense of the claims of Christianity, or does it not make a lot of sense? But can I weave this together into some tapestry that makes sense? And maybe there's one or two of the strands that you can pull on and think, well, that's not such a strong strand. But the faith doesn't hang on one strand, it hangs on a whole series of things. Just like, in fact, when you make the decision to marry somebody, you don't tend to base it on just one event or one statement the person says. Somebody told you, I love you once, and you want to get married to them, then something's wrong with you. Right? It needs to be based on a series of things, something that you weave together, a tapestry.
For more information about the Veritas Forum, including additional recordings and a calendar of upcoming events, please visit our website at veritas.org.